Next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, here he is, for my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with big differences in height, but some differences in reach. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Khamzat Chimaev! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway. Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
All right, going for the early takedown. He gets it, so no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling, in the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
Nicely done. he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Ground and pound strike there now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Now into his mouth.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about... You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh, high-level stuff there as he blocks the strike and counters with a jab.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Lee gets tattooed by a solid uppercut there. Can't take too many more of those.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. If this guy doesn't move his head, his night is about to end.
Oh, look at that head snap back as he... And they separate. All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns.
Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand.
That's a big strike right there.
Misses with the right hand. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Really timing his shots nicely.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. And he's out. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter. Oh, right to the mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, useful strike on the ground that was. The ground and pound has been there all night. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
And he's out. Lee's got a bruise now, starting to appear on the right side of his body. Working out of the half guard here. Able to land the single ground strike there. Lee gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Oh, big elbow.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Again, he shoots for a takedown here. Nearly got the fight to the ground, but once again, the takedown defense holds up.
But he knows this. He knows that in order to finally get the fight to the ground, he has to be patient, and he's going to have to be committed. If he thought that he would get every takedown he shot, he would not find the success that he intends to get.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, man, look, the uppercut snaps his head back in again. His coaches are livid. They've tried to give him the right messaging in terms of adjusting. He hasn't been able to execute.
He's not listening. At times, a fighter will make a determination, even if it's not in their best interest to fight a certain way. That is what he's doing tonight, and he's definitely paying for it.
Straight right, he misses. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Seconds to go.
Way to hide that leg.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That's...
You knocked him down. You've shown you have the power to put anybody away.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count to try to end this fight. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. And they separate. Just out of range with that right hook.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty good. Oh, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, he might be out. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, single leg tie here on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Ooh, blocks the shot. But he gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He needs to start.
Oh! And really starting to make these shots count.
He's getting lit up right now, John.
Knee to the body. Oh, that couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter, and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
And they separate. Got the single collar tie. Back and forth. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurting. Well, it's all patience pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
He's hurt.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment.
Do you believe it?
He got him!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
All right, let's go inside the octagon now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times